Hey, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome on back to the channel. Thank you so much, as always, for being here, for stopping on by. Let's listen to some Mahavishnu Orchestra. It's been a while since we listened to them, and I was in the mood to listen to something jazz fusion-y at this exact moment, and I said, well, it's been a while since we listened to them, so let's go ahead and check out this particular album. We're going to check out the first two tracks off this album because it just made sense to. Visions of the Emerald Beyond is the name of the album, released 1975, and we're going to check out Eternity's Breath Part 1 and 2, like I said, because they opened the album, and I figured, well, Part 1 and Part 2, might as well just listen to them together. But this has also been at least recommended or mentioned by a few people as well. Let me pull up your names here. R. Gray, Dan Teen, Black Cat Central Music, Floyd Shambles, Glenn Dupre, and Arya Barson, Kazotic in Discipline, Carrie, Hans Reinsdale. I think I got all of you. If not, I apologize. I think I got all of you. Anyways, let's listen to the track. We'll talk about it after. Thanks for the recommendation, and here we go. Got Ponzi on this. I thought it was going to be Goodman. His name Jerry Goodman. It's coming. That is heavy fusion. That's jazz fusion. That is explosive. And now it's leading into part 2. Smooth it up. drumming is insane, though. Those quick double bass. Get those deeper notes there. Hopefully how that piano comes in though. I mean, they definitely start you off on the right foot. And by the right foot, I mean with a heavy foot on the gas pedal of this proverbial vehicle that they've tossed us in. I expected it, but it's still surprising when I hear it. They put you in the car and they put a cement block on the gas and they send you off. Send you off wherever you go. Who knows? You might crash into a few things. You might go a little faster than you expected. Might be some flashing lights behind you, but you're going nonetheless. They are, of course, searingly on fire on the tracks, especially John on the guitar. He's always doing that. I mean, he is just testing the speed limit and testing how fast he can play in a lot of moments. And it's always impressive, of course. Just very chaotic, but a very controlled chaos that the band are playing in here. The drumming from Walden is incredible. I can't get enough of how like all over the place he is, but it's with purpose. It's once again this controlled chaos. Like he is like an octopus, just his hands all over, fills upon fills and grooves upon grooves. But with this jazzy nature, but of course being at fusion with a rock nature. And when John comes in with that riff in part one, you know it's coming. Like, you know it's about to get heavy, and the band does not disappoint in there. Also, I love how Ponzi's on this album. I thought it was going to be, if I remember correctly, Jerry Goodman from the previous album that we listened to, but it's going to be Ponzi here. I'm okay with that. You already know I'm 100% okay with that. As a matter of fact, I would vote for Ponzi to be on here, and he does not disappoint. He puts down some sensational violin, especially in the opening. Like, I heard, and I'm like, not that I knew it was Ponzi, but I was just like, ooh, that's some good electric violin. I like what's happening there. And I like how it brings you into the fold, first with a little bit of air and space, but then it starts to become, claustrophobic is probably a negative word, but it just becomes more busy, and you know that we're building into something. And like I said, the band definitely excites. And I mean, with this type of track, like, there's a lot going on pretty much all the time. But I do feel like within their brand of chaos, they do bring in a good melody and a good tone throughout. Like, I didn't personally feel like this was demonstrative in a bad way. Even though, of course, clearly, as the genre lends itself to, yes, it is demonstrative of their technical capabilities. And if I remember correctly, AK, if you're here, I'm pretty sure you're not a fan of Mahavishnu Orchestra because of that reason. If I remember correctly, I think so. I don't know. I think I got a decent amount of your taste down, like, for people that have been here a while. I read you guys. And I can definitely understand that. I can definitely hear that. It's almost too busy for me, but I like it. This I enjoy. I still think that Noonwood Race is like that crazy intensity. And then there's some singing on here. It's just the band kind of harmonizing certain words. Not a lot to look into. Let me fulfill thy will. Lord Supreme, let me fulfill thy will. And I'm pretty sure on part 2 it's the same, actually. Let me fulfill thy will, not mine but thine. Come be by my side. Yeah, that's it. Just repeat it over and over. So you got a mantra that's included in there as well. And you have a relatively calm mantra with some relatively not calm music. But it's always a good time. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. You can follow me in a bunch of places here on the screen. Thank you as always for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the video. And I will see you all later, guys. Bye.